Hello and welcome back to video number 3. This is continuing off video 2 where we discovered how to survive but also how to heal ourselves should we uncover any problems. So we're just going to wake up at the moment and have a look at what is wrong with us. We're going to do that by pressing C, going to inspect, and we're going to look at our body. So we can see we have a worm in our body here. Ugh, we need to get rid of that. Okay, so we're going to do it by opening our backpack, taking our bone needle, using our bone needle, and then we can put our lily dressing on top of this. Okay. That's now going to heal. It might get infected. There is a small chance it will get infected because we are dirty at the moment. So the other thing we're going to do right now is go and clean ourselves. We can do that by coming down to the water here. Oh, we saw him running towards us there, and we were able to get a headshot on him, which was very, very lucky. This is the jaguar. Again, they do spawn in this area. Very, very fortunate to be able to kill him. We'll get that meat. And we'll get rid of the leech. We can see we get -1 sanity from a leech there. That means we got 1 leech on our body. So we're just going to go ahead and remove that. If we can find it. We can see also we're absolutely filthy right now. So what we're going to do is just clean ourselves up. We'll do that here by washing. Whenever we deal with mud or we run through stuff, it kind of makes us dirty. So we're gonna make sure we're just nice and clean. It's going to stop any chance of infection, but also it's going to mean that we can eat, and that's something we're going to have to do soon as well. Okay. So we know that we've got a problem with some of our macros. It's carbs. Carbs are what we are suffering from at the moment, a lack of carbs. There is a plant here which we're going to get because this is for bandages. So we always get these whenever we see them because they're quite rare. Okay, we've got our 3 bandages. And this is also why we always have our bow and arrow out. Having a bow and arrow out is very, very helpful for us. If we didn't have that out, we might have been attacked by that jaguar. And that jaguar can cause a real problem. Alright, so we're going to come back over here. We're going to grab another peccary. And now we're starting to get into a slight routine. We've got a few things that we know we can do now. We're going to pick this bone up. Now, we actually have too many bones right now. We don't need them. So we're going to start destroying some of these stacks. Because in doing that, we're going to bring the weight down. At the moment, we're just too heavy. And it means that we move slowly. So what we want to do is make sure we can move a lot quicker. Okay. So now we've done that. We're also a bit dirty again. There's a snake. There's the snake. We can see the snake. So we can kill the snake if we want to. Very easy to kill it. Take the arrow back. You can harvest it if you want to. It doesn't really give you that much, but you can do that as well if you need to. But you just got to make sure you don't step on him. That's the problem. Also, again, we're going to get rid of... we can get rid of some of this stuff. We've got so much meat at the moment. We're actually going to just destroy that meat. Just because we've got too much of it right now. And we're looking for coconuts. That's kind of what we're looking for. 2 things we're looking for right now. Coconuts and bananas. So bananas grow on these trees. This is a banana tree. And you can see from the red petals, this is where the bananas will be. So we're going to grab these bananas from this tree. And if we grab them all, it will despawn. There we go. And it will spawn again in a little bit of time. A day or so it will respawn. So now what we can do is we're dirty, so we're not going to eat while we're dirty, because we know better. But we are going to keep looking around for a coconut. Now, there's either going to be one on the floor or one in the tree, but they should be around here somewhere. This is a good place for them to spawn. And we just need to kind of keep our eyes open, look out. But a coconut is what we're looking for today. That is our goal, is to try and find a coconut. There's more bananas here, which is great. Although we're a little bit... we can destroy those bones. We don't need those bones at the moment. I mean, we'll take bones later, but not now. And unfortunately, at the moment, there is just no coconuts spawning. There's none on the ground. There's none in the trees. You'll see them up here. You'll know when you see them. I'm trying to find one for you. They're very, very obvious to see. You just have to keep looking. Maybe just not the right time of year from them. We've also got these unknown fruits. You can take those. Oh, was that a coconut that just fell? No, I don't. I thought it might have been, but I think I was mistaken. Oh, it was a mouse body. Okay. We don't actually want that. We can just destroy it. Again, it's really about not getting too much weight at the moment. Okay, we're still looking around for those coconuts. They're not going to be over this side. This is now going over to the bamboo side of things. There is a bird there. We'll take the bird because we can harvest the bird. And that will give us, in turn, more feathers. Oh, we've just passed out again, which means we're going to have worms to deal with. And again, I want to show you, because we kind of rushed it yesterday, I want to show you these worms and how we deal with those. So now we've come back to, we can have a look at our body and we can inspect. So remember, we need to take these, move these feathers out of the way quickly. Okay, we need to take these bone needles. So we're going to inspect our body. We're going to use the bone needle on the worm, and that is going to leave an abrasive mark. Again, we've got another one there, so we're going to take that one out. Done. We need to clean ourselves, and then we need to be able to craft these leaves. And we need to put those on, because otherwise they'll get infected. Now, I'm going to let one get infected. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I want to show you what happens as a result of that. Okay, so we're just going to, we'll heal up this one. Again, we should really, before we do this, we should heal up the screen. Clean up the wound. But it's okay. I mean, I know what's going to happen as a result of that. And we're going to leave the other one. So I'm also going to get rid of one more piece of meat. Just to put us underweight. Alright, let's go back. No coconuts. Okay, we're still looking for coconuts. No joy so far, so that's okay though. We're going to come back down the bottom here. We can actually get rid of some of these stones for now if we want to, just to make a bit more space. We can see we're very tired. We're going to be exhausted in a moment, so that's something to keep our eye on. Could be coconuts on the other side there as well. So if we wash ourselves, even though we're almost ready to collapse, we're going to eat. And if we eat in a minute, that's going to help us. So, alright. There we go. We're all better now. So now we can go ahead and we can eat. So let's eat this fruit. Let's eat some of this. And we've also got some cooked meat there. We'll eat that as well. Okay, we're going to eat this. We'll eat these bananas. We're going to harvest a banana. Okay, and actually we're going to harvest 2 bananas. And that is going to give us banana seeds. Okay, we're going to use those in a little while. So I'll show you how we're going to use those. So banana seeds, which is going to be very helpful. Oh. Okay. That's quite hard to kill, that. Alright. This is a tapir, different type of animal. Again, we can harvest this if we want to. There's 2 types of animals. There's male and female animals. You'll be able to see that as you look at them. We'll talk about that a bit later. Alright, going to wash ourselves. Okay, so now we've got a wound infection. Okay, now we've got a wound infection, so I can show you what to do with that. So what we need to do here with our wound infection is we need to let some of our meat go funny and we get maggots. Okay, what we're going to do is inspect our body and we're going to look for, there we go, this is an infected wound. We can see it. It will kill us if we don't fix it. So we need to take the maggots and we need to put the maggots onto our wound. Alright, we're also going to just clean ourselves because again we're a bit dirty at the moment and we've got just far too much meat on us at the moment, so we're going to destroy that entire stack. Too much meat. Alright, wash ourselves again so we're nice and clean. Alright, now we absolutely must go and get some rest. I don't even think we're going to make this back in time, which is I'm hoping we do. Bit worried we're not going to make this though. I think we're going to collapse. Yep, we're going to collapse. That's unfortunate. I didn't want to collapse there, but it's okay because now we can deal with it. We passed out. We've got a bit more energy back. Alright, we have to deal with these problems. So what we're going to do is we're going to harvest a bone. That's the most important thing we're going to do right now. Okay, we're going to get rid of this as well. Harvest this skull that we don't need. Okay. Now we've got these. We're going to come into here. We need to sleep in a second. But before we do that, We must look at our body. Okay, we can see that we have infections. Okay, so we're going to heal this. Okay, that one's healing now, so that's good. We also need to look on the other side. So this one, we've got another one here, so we're going to take this one off. We're going to remove the worm, and we're going to put a leaf bandage on it. So remove the worm, put a leaf bandage on it. That's the most important thing. Now we can see we've got a hand and a foot that are bandaged up at the moment. We have another worm on us as well, which is probably going to be on the other leg. I can't... Oh, there it is. It's down there. It's quite hard to see, especially in this dark, but we're going to do that. Now, I don't have anything to put on this at the moment. I don't have any bandages left, which means that's probably going to get infected. I must get some sleep. I've got to do this before I pass out. I must sleep. So we've got rid of all of the worms, so the sanity will increase. The fever's going to go down, which is good. But we need to make sure that we eat, and we need to make sure that we get rid of that infection, because otherwise that's going to kill us. So let's have a look at where we are. We've got no water at the moment, so we need to go and drink. So we'll do that. Okay, so now we've had a drink, so that's good. So now we've got some water in us. We've got carbs. Now this meat is spoiled, which is good, because we can now harvest the spoiled meat, which is what we wanted to do. All right, and we need to go and cook the rest of it. So we're going to harvest the spoiled meat, and that will give us maggots. And maggots are what we can use if we need to deal with infections. All right. So now we've got everything that we need. Perfect. All right, let's go and start a fire. That's the next thing we need to do. Also, we need to look at... There we go. So this is another infection that we've got here. So again, we're going to come back, grab the maggots, put the maggots on the infection, and that should hopefully fix it. There's another infection on that side, so we're going to get rid of that as well. Put the maggots on it. But we must go and get these... Oh, there's another one there. Look, there's 3 infections. Oh. 3 infections. That can end up killing us if we're not careful. Thankfully, we don't have anything on that leg. We're clean now, so that's good because the rain has cleaned us. But we do need to eat. So we're going to have to cook. So let's put another fire down. We'll take out the campfire ash and also the charcoal that's in here. With the charcoal, you can do many things with it. You can eat it. I wouldn't recommend it. We're going to harvest it, and that will make campfire ash. Campfire ash we can use to craft, and we can make bandages with that. Okay, so that's something that we're going to do in a little while. For now, though, we want to make a fire. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to open up our notebook. Go to our small campfire. Place that there. We need to put all the sticks down. So we need to acquire some more sticks. We have 3 bandages on at the moment as well, so we need to be aware of that. Alright, and now what we need, appreciate it's dark out here. We can actually take this tree down that's right here. It means we don't have to go and walk anywhere. Our fever's going down now, but we do not have any bandages. So if we get attacked or we have a problem and we need a bandage, we're going to struggle. So we absolutely must go and find some more bandages. And this is really what this game is about now. You're learning that it's about survival. And so in order to survive, you must always have the resources that you need at any given time. Alright. We don't need the plank. We need the hand drill, which is behind it. We're going to use that. We have another problem with our body we need to deal with. But before we do that, we're going to come here and use this dry leaf. We need to get this food cooking. We're using a lot of energy to get this going. We have enough. Fire is now going. Alright, so now we have to look at this meat. So we have 50 minutes for this, 50 minutes for this. We have 1 hour for this. And there's also some we can put down the bottom here as well. So we can put 5 bits of meat on at a time, which is really good. The bananas are there. They're okay at the moment, so we don't need to worry about the bananas. The pine nut is okay. We've got Brazil nuts, which we're going to have to put in the ground at some point in the near future. So we'll do that. I think we can eat these. Okay, so they give you quite a lot of stuff, which is good. Yeah, we'll use those later. But we've got Brazil nuts, which is really cool. So, alright, the food is cooking. Everything's good there. We've got a fire so we can see what's going on now. If we inspect, we need to fix this wound. It's not an infection, but it is definitely a wound that needs to be fixed. This one as well. It looks like it is infected, actually. Let me just check. We don't have any maggots left, so that's something we're going to have to deal with. Right, so we have to go. We're going to die if we do not find ourselves that tree, that plant. And we know there was one here. Unfortunately, it's gone. We've taken it. I have a feeling if we go to sleep, we're probably not going to wake up again because of these infections. But we have to sleep. So we're going to get a little bit more sleep. We're going to let the rest of the meat that we've got spoil so we can get some more maggots. We're going to take this cooked meat. We're going to eat it. It's going to give us a little bit more sustenance. Okay, perfect. We'll eat that as well. So this has now got a day on it because we've cooked it. So that's great. Everything else looks okay. We're pretty good for everything else. We do need some water. We can take a banana and eat it. Take the pine nut and we can eat it as well. So, and then we can go and get some water. After that, we're pretty good. But we do need to fix our problems. So these infections that we've got, we do need to fix them. So we're going to go to sleep. We're not dirty. We're going to get rid of the fever. We're going to wait for morning. Which is almost morning now, to be fair. Okay. So now it's daylight. We've had a bit of sleep. Now what we need to do is take that spoiled meat and harvest it. It's going to give us some maggots. Okay. Now when we inspect ourselves. So this is just an infection. This one isn't infection. This is just a cut that we need to fix. There's nothing wrong with that leg. But we need 3 bandages. 3 bandages. And we're going to struggle if we don't do that. They will get infected again. So today's mission is all about finding those plants, that leaf, the one that's going to heal us. And we need to do that quite quickly because if we don't, we are going to die. Now, I think I can see one over there. I might be wrong. No, I thought I could, but it's not. We are going to keep looking. If you can hear stuff and it's walking quietly, it's probably not going to kill you. There's ants there. We could use ants, actually, if we get a laceration. So if you go up to an ant, you can take an ant, but you will also get a problem with it. So if you go up to an ant straight away, up to an ant's nest, you'll end up being having a rash, which you'll have to deal with. So now we're just looking. We're looking around, and we're looking specifically for that type of plant that we mentioned, which is it's the yellow plant. Could be anywhere. We don't know where it is. We've got some fruit here. We're going to eat some fruit. We're going to harvest that one. And then we're going to eat this one. It's going to give us a bit of hydration, which we need. Not much, but a little bit. Okay, we are still looking around for this yellow plant. And it's hard to find. And if you really need it and you can't find it, it can be a problem. It can actually be the thing that kills you. So you really have to be careful when you're looking around, trying to find one. It could be anywhere. As I said, it's procedurally generated, so they spawn in different places. We know that they're normally in this area. We can normally find them in this area. But this is where the game becomes very challenging, because if you find yourself in trouble and you don't have the resources and you're not near the resources, this could be the thing that kills you. And in this instance, I think this could be the thing that kills us, because we are really struggling right now. We could, whilst we're struggling, we could run into another jungle cat, get lacerations. That's going to cause problems. If we do get a laceration from a jungle cat, we can use the ant to bite it together and fix it. But then we'd still have to dress the wound. So yeah, these dressings are the biggest thing we need. There we go. There is one right here. Okay, and there's another one there as well. Fantastic. So this is more than enough for us. Right, we're going to take both of them, because this is going to save us. Okay, let's go and craft these. We're going to make all 6 of these into bandages. Now we have some campfire ash, which actually helps us to recover quicker, but we're not too worried about that. So we're just going to recover normally. Okay, so now we have these bandages. We can inspect our body, and we can put these on, and that's going to heal. So we live to fight another day, and we have some spare bandages now. Bandages always very, very important. You want to get as many as you can, and stockpile them. So if you're ever out and you see that, always, always, always take that plant. All right, we've also got leeches on us, which we need to figure out. We're going to deal with that right now. We'll just look at our leg. We'll deal with this. And our health will start to go up now. You can see our health is down at about 30 to 40% right now. But as we start to heal up, we will start to recover. Checking out our last leg. Getting rid of the leeches. There's a leech on that side as well. Okay, we are good. That has fixed all of our problems. Now we just need to make sure we don't die getting back. So as we start to head back, making sure we have our bow and arrow, because we know how powerful this is if we need it. If we get charged or attacked, we can use it. Okay, so we're still looking out. If we do see any more bandages, we will pick them up. But we're okay. If we don't, doesn't matter. Right now, the key is just getting back to the drug lab. Okay. Some stones there. We don't really need anything at the moment. We're actually in a good place. So if we do see any carbs, we'll pick them up because... Oh. Also, we're going to... Oh, no. We missed him. Alright, that was an armadillo. And if you do see them, definitely kill them. You need to kill 4 of them. It was unfortunate that we didn't kill him, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. The rest of the stuff's just going to run away from you, so you don't need to worry about it too much. I'm also going the wrong way. I want to be going this way. I think it's over this way. Oh, do not stand on a snake. Again, that's where you need to be really careful when you're moving around. You don't accidentally stand on things. Okay, we're going to grab these bananas. Perfect. Not a snake there, can hear it. Just need to remember where I'm going. So it was... Yeah, further east we need to go. And this is where it's so easy to get lost in this area. So you need to be very, very careful when you're running around. And even if you do get caught out, make sure you've always got stuff on you. So we're just heading back right now. It says that we're running out of, I think it's probably, yeah, water is something we need to get. So we'll get that in a bit. There we go. We found our way back. Okay, so we're going to run through here. We do need a drink. So what I'm going to do is... There's nothing that side. I'm looking for the orange mushrooms. If I can find any orange mushrooms, I'll pick them up. I can drink dirty water. Because I can, the dirty water will give us parasites. But then I'll be able to fix that with the orange mushrooms. So I'm back now anyway, so it's fine. I can come and get some water from here. Okay. So now we've got everything we need. We're in a much better place. Come back to the fire, which is still burning, thankfully. We can put some more wood on it if we need to keep it burning longer. And we have this meat. This meat's all spoiled now, so we're just going to harvest this for the maggots. But this meat's good, so we can finish eating this. Okay, we're in a really good place. We've got everything we need. We just need a bit more water. I can eat the bananas. We do want to harvest a banana. And the reason for that is we want these banana seeds, which we've got there, so that's fine. We've also got these Brazil nuts, which we need to eat. We've got everything here, food-wise, to keep us going. We're in a really good place. So what do we want to do now? Well, we're going to save the game because that was quite an adventure. We've been around, we've done a lot of stuff. We want to make sure we remember to save the game. And now we need to look at moving forward. So we know we've still been unsuccessful with finding a coconut, but we know that we have enough meat for protein, we have enough fats, and we know there are some banana trees over the back there. And the banana trees are okay because they're going to give us plenty of our carbs that we need. But we still need to find a coconut. And we're really struggling to find a coconut. There's none on the ground. And there's none up in the trees. Now, it could be that it's the wrong season for it. This game does have seasons. And so at the moment, we're in kind of the rainy season. And there's different biomes as well. So you may find that you may not get the items you need straight away. But then they may appear a bit later. But yeah, these coconut trees right now, it's just not the right season. They're not here. I was hoping we'd find a stray one, but yeah, not the best time for it. So we're going to head back. And what we're going to do now is we're going to plan. Seeing what that is I can hear. Oh, it's a peccary. We don't need to worry about that. We've got enough peccaries for now. Okay, so we're going to head back. Now, what we need to do now is we need to plant some trees. In order to plant some trees, we need to have some mud. I believe. Let me check, actually. Maybe we don't need the mud. But in order to plant trees... Oh, we need a large planting box. No, we just need 4 sticks and 4 logs. So, this is going to allow us to plant. And it's kind of what we want to do. Now, as well as that, we want to start building out our base. So if I come to the notebook here, look at the frames, I want to build out the frame. So this way and also this way. Now in order to do this, it tells us where the tree that was causing the problem is. It's this yellow one here. So I need to take down this tree. So I can do this now. And also it was these two here as well. And you can see these axes, they now last a lot longer. Which is a good thing. Pick up that plank. Now, I don't want to take down too many of these trees at the moment. You might want to use these leaf piles later. These can come in handy, especially if you have animals and you get into the animal game, because animal husbandry requires a lot of food, and you can use that to feed them. I'm not going to bother with animals just yet. Oh, I've still got to take these two out. But I do want to start building out my base. So I do need to take down some of these. And taking down some is okay, because I can wait until they dry out. And when these dry out, they... like if I pick this up, this small leaf, and you look at it, you can see it decays in 11 hours. Now, when it decays, all that simply means is that it's going to turn into a dry leaf, which I can then use for firewood, or to start a fire. Alright, so there we go. We've increased our base over here, which is great. We need to get the materials to build that out, and we'll do that later. But we do want to keep building out this way, so this is the kind of direction we're going to go, and this is where we're going to build. So we're going to build this way here. So, in order to do this, I need to go and chop down some more trees. We can do that right now. Again, if we take down the trees, but we don't take the bottom of the tree down, it will regrow. Okay, so I'm just going to put down some of the material I've got here. Same with this. I'm going to put down the bones over here. Just starting to organise things a little bit better. I've got my meat. I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay. I don't need anything at the moment except for water. So I will go and drink just to top up. There we go. Okay. And so now what I need to do is I need to get 2 bones. I'm actually going to take 4 bones for this, because I'm going to go through my axes quite a lot. I need 1 more rope because I don't have enough. There's rope just here. And I need some sticks as well, which I don't have either. So there's a small stick there. I want a big stick, and I know there's going to be some sticks around here somewhere. I just need to find them. The idea is not to let your... oh, there's small sticks. It's kind of not what I was looking for, but I've got a small stick. I can put small sticks together. I think I might need 3 of them though. There's a normal stick. Okay, so my normal stick I'm going to craft with a rope, and I'm going to use that with 2 of my bones. That's going to make me a bone axe, and then I'm going to make a second bone axe. That second bone axe I'm going to keep, and when the first one breaks I'll replace it, and that way I never run out. Okay, the long stick we'll keep because we'll need those, so we'll come and put this over here. Just chuck it on the floor. Pick up these sticks. Check out our fire, which is going to run out in a minute, so we're going to put the planks down that we got to keep the fire going. Taking these long sticks, putting them over here. Perfect. Sounds like food's on its way. Can't see it, but that's okay. We can actually chop down any of this stuff that's here if we want to make some more space. So these, this. It's going to help us to be able to see better, which is going to make life a lot easier as we start to keep moving here. So we're going to take this down. This is going to give us logs, and so is this. So we're going to do the same thing with this one as well. There's so much wood here. Okay. There we go. So now we're going to take these logs, and we're going to continue to build here. Oh. Now, building does take quite a lot of time, and there are many ways that you can do it. There's no right or wrong way. You can build a tree house, you can build a bamboo house, you can build a stick house. There's really no right or wrong answer as to how you build. You just need to make sure that whatever you build, you've got enough resources for it. And that's why I like these trees here, because these trees are really good because they give you the most amount of logs. Now we know we have some problems with our skin at the moment, as in like leeches and things, but we're not going to keep stopping every time we get a leech. We're just going to work through this one, and we'll stop in a bit and we'll work on them in a bit. Alright. Bring these logs back. I think there was possibly one more log. There's one there. Alright, so we've got 3 logs. We can drop down here. Those 3 logs, we can hit them. Try not to hit them again, because if you hit it and miss, then you'll split the long stick into small sticks. So you can do that as well, which you don't want to do. So remember to pick them up. I'm going to put these down here. Then we need to put the rope down, so we need to go and get some more rope. Okay, if you run out of rope, there's a few trees around here actually that all have these. There's one here as well. Again, very, very easy to be able to build here, so. Last bit of rope. Okay, so that's the second one built. Now we want to continue and do a third one. Now we're only going to go 3, that's all we want. It says we need to take down this tree here, which is in the way. Okay, so now if we try and build it again, we just need to wait for those to despawn, which, oh, it's not going to because that's there. I'm just going to destroy that stack just so that I can get this building done. Okay, and then we can pick up the log and we can carry on with a third one. Now I don't actually need to build a third one out at the moment. I just kind of wanted it to be there. It was important for me to know, more than anything, how far out I wanted to build. We're going to eat some meat. We're going to eat a banana. We're going to go and get some water. And then we're going to go and get some sleep. We can't actually see a thing. There we go. There's the water right there. Okay, and we're going to go and get some sleep. Now the thing that I want to finish this video on right now is setting up the carbs, which we talked about. It's very important we do that. So we're going to sleep all the way through the night. Again, we've got a couple of leeches. When we've got like 4 or 5 leeches, we'll deal with them. At the moment, it's kind of not a problem. We're going to sleep a little bit more just till daylight. Normally sleep till about 6:30. There we go, 6:30, 6:40. It's becoming lighter now. It becomes a lot easier to see. Drink some more water. The pot can only hold 30, so we definitely need to keep using that. And yeah, we're in a good place. We've got enough sanity. We're okay. We can see where our building's going to be. This is going to be our back door here. We're only going to go three across. So that's going to be plenty for us to be able to do everything we need. In fact, we might go. We'll go the other way. So we'll go 3 across and we'll go 4 down, and that will be our home, which will give us everything that we need. So knowing that, we're going to break this down. And we now need something to be out the back door here. So what we're going to do is, if we imagine a back door is going to be right in the middle here, we're going to build these planter boxes. So in order to build these, we'll go to food, scroll down. Where are they? There we go. No. There we go. Large planting box, which is what we want. So it's not even that large. It says it is. It's not. We're going to come out the door and they're going to be here. So we want to make sure we try and kind of line it up as best we can. We're going to have one there. And we're going to have another one, which is going to be kind of just there. So we need to chop down this tree, unfortunately. And we're not trying to take out too many of these. Just enough that allows us to... And because we're not actually that bothered about animals, I mean, I will do animals later so you can see them, so you understand how they work. There we go. But I'm not too worried about the animals at the moment, so we can just carry on with these planting boxes. So we have one there, we'll have another one just here. Perfect. And then we'll do another 2 later there as well. We don't need those just yet. So we need some sticks, so let's go and grab some sticks. We can just chop down any of these trees. About to go through that. We'll get there. I'm pretty sure we made another one, did we not? Oh, apparently we did not. Okay. Oh, I got the stuff for it though, so... Take the rope, take the stick, take the 2 bones, make our second one of these. Excellent. Okay, so what do we need now? We need sticks. That was what we were looking for. So we're gonna harvest this log. It's gonna give us 4 sticks. Now we need 4 logs. So we definitely saw one there. We're gonna chop down some trees. So rather than like taking 1 log back at a time, we can carry 3 logs. So we're going to chop down enough trees to give us the 3 logs. There we go, there's 1. There's 2, and there was a 3rd one there. So we can do that. And then we need 1 more log, which we'll get just from this tree right here. There's going to be so many sticks on the floor that we'll be able to pick up later and use. So we're not too worried. But we do want to get some protein in a minute. So we will go and get some more on that trap. Okay, so now we have this. What we're going to do with this is we're going to take our banana seeds and we're going to put our banana seed in here. Now it's hydrating because of the rain. So the hydration needs to be at 100, and if fertilizer is at 100, it will grow quicker. If hydration is at 100%, it will grow. The plant will grow at 50%. If fertilizer and hydration are at 100%, the plant will grow at 100%. Therefore, the quicker you want the plant to grow, you want fertilizer. And you get fertilizer by having animals. You have an animal, the animal poos, you put the poo into here, which is why it's not a bad idea to have animals later. But I don't want them just yet, because to get animals, we need to get a blow dart. There's a lot involved. We will get it in another video. We will do all of that, but we're not doing it right now. Right now, all we're trying to do is simply just survive. And in order for us to survive and make sure that we survive, we need to make sure we have enough meat, which we know we have. We get all the meat that we need from the trap. We need to make sure we get fats, which we also get from the meat. So we know that's not a problem. We have that. And then we need to make sure we get carbs. And so what we're doing now is we're fixing the carb issue by planting banana trees. And by having these banana trees near us, it means that that one was a bit wonky, but it's not too bad. It's fine. By having banana trees near us, it means that they will constantly respawn. and we can just they just keep growing. So it will give us 5 bananas. So that's 10 bananas we're going to get from 2 trees, which is more than enough for us to survive. So we only need 2 of these. We don't need to do anything with them. We just put the banana seeds in there, and that's it. And that's it. So these are going to grow now. They're going to take some time, but that's going to be our carb problem sorted, of which we can eat some now. We've got full carbs, full protein, quite good on fats, and full water. We're in a really good place right now. So what I would like to do, I'm going to just take these logs. Another log. Oh, that's planks. If ever I get a chance to take a log and I need it, I'll just bring them back here simply to finish off the building. Everything else there I don't need. There are some big sticks here, so you can do the same thing with these long sticks if you see them. You can just walk around if you see them, pick them up. I know we've got quite a few of them around here. There we go. And it just helps towards the building material, so we're just going to use this to continue building. I'll go and check out the trap. Can't do anything there. We're going to take these ones down. Just get that out of the way. We're going to set the trap. Okay, and that's pretty much it for today. We've got a couple more ropes here. So now we are fully survivable right now. So let's just go and check out these leeches and get rid of these. There's probably going to be quite a few on my body. Yep, there's one there as well. One there as well. There we go. There's only 3 of them. Okay. We'll get some more water. Perfect. We're really good. We're in a really good place. We'll eat that to get the fats. And look at that. We're almost full. The trap is set, so that's great. We'll take this. We do need to build another fire, unfortunately, because we just used this one up. So we'll set the fire. So we have one. If we had a coconut, we could put the fire out. Unfortunately, we don't have a coconut right now, so we're not in a position to be able to put the fire out. Okay, dinner. Okay. Now, we can get the fire going. That's the next thing we can do. We can cook that food. One thing I do want to do is focus on how we can increase the life of the food. So there is a way that we can make the food so it lasts longer, and we'll do that in another video. We're not going to do that right now. But for now, we have our carbs, which are growing, and we have our trap, which gives us protein and fats, and we have our water source. We are now completely self-sufficient. We know that we have the river down the bottom there that we can wash in and clean ourselves up with. We've got the birds if we need arrows. We also know we have a lot of bamboo over the back here. Over here we will have coconuts and bananas, as well as an obscene amount of wood. And yeah, that's everything that we need. We have everything here. So we can continue cooking for now, just using this space. We have enough rope. We know there's enough rope. We're not going to chop down those rope trees. Yeah. We're going to keep hold of those. And that means that we have everything we could possibly need to survive is here. Now, we have a lot of planks that we don't need at the moment, so I'm going to kind of just throw these down here, just so that they're kind of stored in one place, because they can otherwise get a bit. They can become overwhelming. There's so many of them. We do need to go and collect some sticks. We don't really want to. If we get logs or big sticks, we need them for construction. So we're going to try our best not to do anything with those if we can help it. And we're just going to see if we can pick up the sticks that we find, and the small sticks as well. That way we don't have to break down some of these bigger sticks, these bigger logs. Alright, that's full now. That's good. We're going to head back. We don't need food at the moment, but we're going to get it ready. Okay, that's now ready. We've got 18 hours to get this done. These Brazil nuts have spoiled, so we're going to harvest the Brazil nut, see what we get from that. Oh yeah, we just get the lava from that, which we're not doing anything with at the moment, so that's fine. We've got our maggots. Keep them, they don't go off, so that's fine. We don't need that many maggots, but we've got them there anyway. We've got our food, we've got our banana, we're in a good place. That can stay on there just for now. We don't need to light the fire just yet. We will go and check the trap quickly, just before we end this video. Bandages, which are always good. Again, if we ever see this, we'll always grab them. No space in the backpack. We are full. That means we can actually destroy that. We don't need it. Okay, let's craft those. Perfect. We're also going to craft the bones, so we can get rid of 2 bones and a rope with a stick, because we can make another bone axe, which we know we're going to need. And again, every time you craft it, it does last a little bit longer. So, yeah, we're in a good place there. Put the arrows down there. We can actually get rid of this bone. We don't need too many bones. We have 2 bones. We've got these 2 bone needles. We don't actually need any more bone needles. There's just so many down here, so we can actually destroy that bone needle. Everything else that we've got here, we're just going to keep hold of it for now. We'll sort the rest of it out later. But yeah, that's pretty much everything we need for now. So with that being said, we just move these. Bit of Tetris here in the bag, just to make a bit more space. Bird feathers as well. We could make arrows. If you leave this too long, the meat will spoil. And so the countdown starts from the moment it's killed. With that being said, just keep an eye on your trap, and it's okay to set it, but if you don't need it, don't set it. Okay, coming back to here, we can turn our fire on. We can put the additional meat that we've got down here on either side. We can now light our fire. And again, by doing this, I like to use, if we have it in here, the dry. And that's something we don't have at the moment. So I can't actually light this at the moment because I didn't get what I needed. So I can take this dry leaf. And this is what I like to use. The dry leaf gives us dry leaf, which is here. If I use the hand drill, I take the dry leaf, and that's going to make the fire for me, as long as I've got enough energy. Okay, so we're going to cook this food, get this food cooking, and that's it for this video. We've kind of done everything we needed to do. We've shown you how to recover from a challenge. We've shown you how to be completely self-sufficient now with carbohydrates as well. The only thing we didn't do was get a coconut. We'll do that in another video. But yeah, for now, that's everything that we need. So join us tomorrow, where we'll be going out on an adventure.